Before KSW 44, we speak with Leo Zulic. Hello, Leo.
Dzień dobry.
Wow, first Polish word that you already know, or maybe you know some more?
I know a couple of words. The funny thing is my wife is from Poland.
Wow. Yeah. From where?
She was born in Breslau, and her name is Ania Fuch. But right now, Ania Zulic.
Ania Zulic, yes. Okay, so best regards for you, Ania. Tell me, please, what do you think? What your wife thinks about MMA, about martial arts?
Yeah, the funny thing is, my wife was many years a fighter. She was many times world champion in kickboxing, and she had MMA fights as well.
So she understands you great.
Absolutely, yeah. Her career is now the end because we are waiting. Our first baby is coming, so in 6 weeks, and she stopped with the career. I'm still fighting, and so it's a lot easier for me because she know everything what is with the business and training, and this she do that 10 years, so she know it exactly.
Does she come with you for your events? When do you fight, or maybe she watch you in television, or maybe she doesn't want to see it?
Normally she always coming to my fights and in my corner and helps me, but this time not, because she's pregnant, so it's 6 weeks and the baby is coming and there's too much emotion here, so she cannot come here to KSW. Yeah, hopefully next time.
I understand. Well, Leo, I'm very curious, how did you come to UFD gym?
Boys, I think about 4 or 5 years ago. At this time I changed, looked for another gym, and yeah, about connection, I heard about Ivan, is from my country, it's Croatian, so it's easier, of course. Yeah, and then I drove to Düsseldorf and spoke with him, trained there, and yeah, everything was good partners and this. I'm not from Düsseldorf. I must drive more than 100 kilometers for the training. Yeah, it's a lot, but yeah, okay, the people are good training partner, and Ivan is a very good manager, and yeah, since now I'm for 4 or 5 years in UFD.
As we talk about your sparring partners, I have to ask about Roberto Soldic. For Polish fans, he is a KSW champion. For many of them, he is still a KSW champion. Could you please tell us how do you see Roberto and his way to the belt, to getting back belt again?
I cannot see a problem. I think Roberto he's so young. He will definitely come back to be a KSW champion and in a lot of other organizations. So he's so talented and so strong and so young. He is hungry. This is a very important thing. So this now he will learn from this fight, and so many fights will win. So I don't see a problem.
And what do you think about the fight between Marcin Zawada and Michał Materla? As we know, this fight was known for us 1 month ago, so it's a very short time to cut weight, to prepare himself. But Marcin said that when he did have a proposal, an offer to fight at KSW 44, he said yes, almost in the same time.
Yeah, it's cool. I think the fight is very interesting for the people because they are both in a good age, so a little bit older, have a lot of experience and fights, and a little bit the same style. So I think for the people, this fight makes a lot of sense. So it's the same age, a little bit same style, and I think it will be definitely interesting. And Martin is a old school fighter, so he is always ready for the fight. So you can call him and he will come and fight. So for him, it's not a problem.
As I know, you also don't fear to punch, to kick, because the kickboxing, I can say, is your best ground. But what about a ground game? What do you think about your ground game? How do you feel at the ground?
I like it, absolutely. Of course, I'm coming from Muay Thai and from stand-up, and this will be always my first skills, what I'm doing. But I love it on the ground. You can do so much things on the ground. You can use your elbows and go in. So I like it. So it's not just that I'm training in a stand-up. No, I like the ground. You can do a lot of things. I will never be the grappler, but hey, why? My defense is good on the ground, and I know how I must punch and give some elbows and all this stuff on the ground. So I like ground.
People say that when in a fight, meeting two people who likes to punch, two strikers, then we are going to see a ground game for the 3 rounds. Is there a chance for it?
You never know. You never know. You have a plan, but so many times the fight starts and then happens this and this, and on the end it's just in your mind it's experience. And I have so many fights. This is my 78th fight, so I have a lot of experience. So I have not a real plan. So I'm from my experience, I change a little bit my style in the fight, and I have not a real plan.
I need to know also, what do you think, what do you know about Łukasz Rajewski? What do you think about him as a fighter?
Honestly, I don't know nothing about him.
Did you saw his last fight?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
No, it's 2 weeks ago that KSW contacted my manager and said, hey, are you interested for a fight? And yeah, I said, yeah, why not? I was in the training and this, and the last 2 weeks I give a little bit more harder training and this, and but nothing looked about him, his fights, and I don't know, I just know his record and that's it. I know he's like me, a stand-up fighter, so and that's it.
So it's a short time to your fight. How about the weight cutting? Is it hard for you now?
No, this time was really easy for me. I had a lot to work the last months, and I lost a lot weight. So for me, is this the first time since, I don't know, 5-6 years that I absolutely have not a problem to make the weight.
And this is your first time in Poland?
No, it's many times. When my wife fights here in Poland, I was many times, and her family is still here, so I come in every year, every second year, come into Poland.
Okay, so you know our country not only from your wife, but also you saw it. Great. Okay, and about KSW, what do you think about this organization?
So this is a high level, so one of the best in the world. So everybody should be happy to have the chance, the opportunity to fight in here. So I'm absolutely happy. I will enjoy every moment. It's a big experience for me, and yeah, how can I say? It's on the end, it's just one fight more, but a little bit more special because it's on KSW and it's so big, and yeah, I'm happy to have the opportunity to fighting here.
This fight is the only one in a contract, or maybe you have a multiple fight contract with KSW?
I don't know. I am not speaking with my manager, so I don't know.
So Ivan knows.
He knows.
I will ask him.
He's the boss.
Okay, so I wish you a great fight. We are going to see each other tomorrow at the weigh-ins also. So have a good weight cutting and a great fight. Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you very much.